Welcome back to my channel. So we discuss Igbo spirituality, Igbo cosmology. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So without wasting much of our time, let's head into the topic, which is Ikpu Aru Onye-Uwa. Give me Ikpu Aru Onye-Uwa. I've already made similar videos on Ikpu Aru. So today I'm talking about Ikpu Aru Onye-Uwa. Now, what does it mean and what does it entail? Now, Ikpu Aru, wherever you hear about Alu, you know that we are talking about abominations, taboos, which are behaviors or characters that a community abhors. If obodo na asọ nsọ, ihe obodo regarded as alụ, ihe akpọrọ asị gị, hey, ibe ya asị gị, hey, ọ na-asọ anya oyi, imere alụ, you committed an abomination. It could differ community to community. This alụ, obviously, it will differ from community to community. Now, ihe people be na Anambra consider as alụ might not necessarily be the same thing people be na Enugu consider as alụ. So it differs. But what we know is that it is communally unacceptable behaviors and characters. So this kind of behaviors, what does it entail? Get the spectrum. Hey, here be massive. Hey, no one look And the first one is if you commit suicide in any Igbo community, it is regarded as an abomination. And back in the days of our ancestors, you will not be buried. You will not be buried. They will throw you into the Igbo forest. Now, showing there is as a way of showing everybody that this is an abominable, it's an abominable act, and it deters other people from committing the same act. So it's just like saying our ancestors never understood what depression was, but it is far fetched. Maybe they never had it, but suicide was regarded as an abomination back in the day. Now, even the murder, committing murder is an abomination. Look horrible. Now, violence against women, most especially against pregnant women, it is an abomination. This is what it's like. Because it's an abomination raised to the power of 10. So it is an abomination for a man to hit a pregnant woman, to hit a woman, most especially when she's pregnant. You will not be buried. Now, another kind of arrow that we have is the destruction of ancestral shrines or any effigies, like let me say, destruction of or Iral, say, or anything at all that we call sacred. It is an abomination in Igbo culture for anybody to destroy it, no matter the belief that you have. These days, we see religious people moving from pillar to post, destroying shrines and all those things. Back in the day, even now, it is still an abomination. Now, another form of abomination that we have is adultery, sleeping with another person's wife. Sleeping with another person's wife, it is considered an abomination. So we have so many of them. We have so many characters, behaviors that we regard as an abomination in our culture and our traditions. Now, originally, any kind of activities, any form of alo, any form of behaviors, any behavior that we commit, it is subjected to what Igbo call Ikpu Aru. Ikpu Aru is a ritualistic form of cleansing that abomination. It is a ritual and it is performed because it is targeted at cleansing and cleaning off this alo and what are the effects, the consequences of it, and therefore reconciling and aligning that individual with Ajani. Because Al is a grievous offense, not just against you as an individual, your community, but against Ajani and every ancestral and traditional forces that exist within Ani. So I think in a you're cleansing Ani of that abomination that was committed against her and against her natural forces. So all these activities, it is subjected to what in the call Ikpu Aru. So once you commit that, now today, when you commit such an offense, you go for confessions. But in the days of our ancestors, when you commit such an offense, you're subjected to what we call Ikpu Aru, helping at cleansing of the consequences attached to it and cleansing of Ajani. Now, we have two kinds of individuals that it is their job to perform this Ikpu Aru. First person is an Akajofani, the chief priest to Ani. And mind you, a chief priest is different from a Dibia. It's only going to be Onyeji Ofani, which is the chief priest to Ani, and a deity, has the mandate to perform this traditional rite of Ikpu Aru. Not a Dibia, not an ordinary Dibia does not have the mandate, the authority, the offer to perform this traditional ritual. And the second kind of person that can perform this ritual is a Dibia from Unri. This has been Unri na Walo. Before then, it was a midget. This is how we didn't Walo back in the day, midget. But unfortunately, these days we had that midgets are no longer revered, unlike before. But back in the day, they're not Walo, the midgets. And the thing there is that if somebody commits suicide, it is this midget that will go and bring that person down from where that person is hung. An ordinary person cannot go and bring down that person from that from it must be done by immediate. And then when again, but today it is now majorly people that have ancestry or ancestral ties to Uri. So probably you could be a dibia that is situated in Anambra, but you have you are, okay, it is in Anambra, but I'm talking about the community on Uri. So it's not that someone from Oniri can perform it. Well, no, you have to be from Oniri directly. So let's say, for instance, your mother, your father was from Oniri, and you're a Dibia, you have the mandate to do it. Well, but aside from that, if you don't have any ties to Oniri, you cannot perform this traditional rite of Ekwalu. So two individuals, a chief priest to Ani, and the second person is a Dibia with affiliations to Oniri, and they would have what we call autopsy. Autopsy is an instrument that our ancestors used to communicate to Ani in terms of cleansing of this abomination. Now, what is Ikpu Onye-Uwa? Onye-Uwa, which you know is the person's reincarnate, Onye no mmadụ ụwa, mmụọ nọ mmadụ ụwa. Now, Ikpu is dedicated at cleansing of an abomination that was committed by the Onye-Uwa. Ikpu Onye-Uwa, it is the cleansing of an abomination that was committed by a person's Onye-Uwa, a person's reincarnator. So if you're reincarnate Onye-Uwa, probably the person committed suicide in his previous reincarnation, or committed an abortion, or committed murder, or hit a pregnant woman, committed domestic violence, or without performing it while when that person was alive. If this reincarnating essence comes back, it is now going to fall on you. Onye Nologowa. It's not going to fall on you to do what? To perform the traditional rite of Ikpu Aru Onye-Uwa. Because we believe that life is a continuum until we've gotten to a certain point, and we are now, we've gotten to the point whereby we have fulfilled our cosmic purpose. We no longer have any more experience or anything to learn again, and our essence would now transform into what we call Ndiche. And from Ndiche, now enter what we call Obindiche Mobubichuku. And you know that the cycle of reincarnation has been broken. But if you've not gotten to that point, our life is continuum, according to what our ancestors believed. Therefore, if you're reincarnated or committed an abomination, if you are reincarnating on also, that the consequences of that action that he committed previously would still be attached to you as the physical manifestation or the current manifestation of that previous life. And because of that, you'll be subjected to, so many in fact, life is going to be stressful, and you're going to be experiencing sort of negativity, which if you not go for divination, they will now reveal to you it is because of the actions of the reincarnator. Therefore, you are now mandated to perform the traditional rite of Ikpu Aru Onye-Uwa. Now, at the point of fulfilling this traditional point of traditional ritual of Ikpu Aru Onye-Uwa, it is expected that your life is supposed to strengthen up and you're supposed to live the life you're supposed to live. So traditionally, you believe that if only so whatever actions that you commit is going to follow you now or in your next reincarnation. So therefore, we need to be aware that these things are real, and now our ancestors believe that and because of that, they live their lives without trying to, they live their life peacefully, carefully, and making sure that they don't attach themselves or they create problem for their reincarnated self. So they're always very careful and mindful of. So this is it. This is what Ikpu Aru Onye-Uwa means. It is a result of actions that were committed by a person's reincarnator, Onye-Uwa mother. So this is why they perform the ritual of Ikpu Aru. And remember, it's only two people that has the traditional right to perform this ritual. So be informed, and yeah, guys, yeah.